Hey everybody, welcome to Tuesday Q&A. Probably have some more people joining here in the next couple minutes. Don't have anything specific to go over at the moment. Well, I do have one thing to go over, but um, can mention that at any point in time. And yeah, I guess for those who haven't been here before, it's open questions. Any questions you got, I'm here to answer. And if I don't have the answer, I will definitely find it for you. And yeah, all right. So if you would like to start off, I believe you still have the ability to just unmute yourself. If not, I'll just ask you to unmute, raise your hand. So to raise your hand, hit the react button at the bottom, and then hit the raise hand, and then I'll call on you. All right. So I guess let's start it off and see who's got any questions. Jimmy, you have a question?
I have a question.
Yeah. Hey.
Hi, my name is Jumi Lee. Actually, I haven't used a smart system for a while. I set it up about a year ago, and then I haven't used it for a while. I mean, I just use it for delivery systems, and I like to use it more now. So I know there's a function that you can do at home, which is remotely I can watch it at home, or just like what you do in the store. I forgot how do you do it, and is there any sections so you can divide? Because I do a lot of delivery, and then there's section one location, and then there's section other locations. I divided. One location deliver on Thursday, at the other location deliver on Wednesday. So is there any sections that I can divide and then on the phone, or is it my phone? On the tablet, is there anything that I can watch, or can I just log in as same thing as uh, a tablet does, or the computer laptop does, or how does that work? I mean, yeah, that's my question. That's three questions I have.
Yeah, all good. Good questions. So first thing, well, so your first question was how do you remotely log in, right? Right. So
Yeah,
if you're logging in from the browser, are you logging in from the browser, or do you still have a station? Is it on a computer?
I have a station at store. I have a phone for delivery, but I want to watch it at home with my laptop.
Oh, okay. And I guess when you say watching it, what do you mean by that?
Revenues and in and out. And I know I used to do it before, but I forgot
Hmm.
how to do it, all that.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it sounds like you just wanted to monitor reports and things like that. Maybe even your delivery stuff, the map and how your stops are going. So what you would want to do is first we'd have to make sure that you are able to log in through um, like a remote login. Essentially, you
Yeah,
would just use the browser. Do
remote.
you, what cleaner are you with?
Fresh Pink Garment Care.
Freshman. Okay. All right.
It's in San Diego.
So gotcha. Let me pull that up.
Because I tried to call you guys, but nobody answers now. They used to. Gina used to help me out, but they don't know. I don't know if she's around. I don't know, but yeah, uh, yeah, it's
Yeah,
not working
Gina.
now.
Yeah, Gina is no longer with us.
Um,
And if you tried calling today, we've had a crazy volume of calls. Not sure what's going on, but we've had a crazy volume of calls. And of course, we still have the live agent meeting. Somebody's still in there right now. Last week, I had to turn it off because we were limited on staff, but everybody is everybody's here this week, and so it's been turned on and working. So I do have. I'm just going to send you a private message because I don't want other people to
sure,
be able to have this
sure.
because I mean they won't be able to log in, but just for my sake. So I know that says Beasley Cleaners. I know that you said you're Fresh Spin, but I'm assuming you guys purchased them and that's what they originally were, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll click on that link. You can save that link if you'd like. The next thing would be to make sure that you have a username and password. Um, let's see.
How do you? I mean, I don't Zoom. a lot, so I don't know exactly where to go, where to I receive the uh, private message. Can you email me or something? I can receive the email. I don't know which email you have.
Yeah, what I would say, I would recommend, well, okay, so if you aren't able to put in a ticket, the best thing to do would be give us a call.
Hmm.
Or, you know, you can also email us. That's fine too. That it'll still create a ticket and we can still communicate that way. Just so that way after this meeting, because chances are I'm gonna forget. Even if I write it down, I'm probably gonna forget. As bad as that sounds, I try to send us an email, and then we can send you that link. And then we can also verify that you have a username and password. So that way you can log in and then we can walk you through steps as to, how to do everything. But I'm sure as once you get logged in, you'll be off to the races and moving.
Yeah, I did that. I called and then I emailed, but nobody answered that, so I tried to call you. That's why I'm joining the meeting. Sorry
I
for
gotcha.
the group
Yeah,
full.
let
I
me
don't
get
want
let me get your phone number and then I'll have somebody call you after this, okay?
to. Sure.
Okay.
Do you want me to chat you? Text you?
Um, unless if you're comfortable just saying your number and then I can just type it in.
There's a Tyler, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
perfect. Thanks. All right. Okay, and you had other questions. Okay, so your second question was about using the mobile app, right? With the tablet or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, yeah. I'm using my smartphone to divide to deliver, and I like to separate. Right now, I'm using just one area, but I like to make it separate, which is one area delivering Wednesday, one area delivering Thursday. How do I make it divide?
Oh, I gotcha. So we would kind of need to assess how you're currently laid out. So it sounds like you're not currently doing that, right?
Not much. I mean, I'm the station I'm using it. It's just for delivery. I mean, I just separate them from regular station. I'm not receiving
Yeah,
customers. I just use it for delivery system, the smart. So how do
right.
I
I got
make
you.
it? Yeah, yeah. So I'm not using it like with the customers. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay. So realistically, we would just need to um, see what customer base you're trying to move them from, whether it's you purchased another company and you're trying to take their routes over, or if it's already existing customers in your system and you just want to move them to different areas. We're going to want to know how many customers and where they're moving from so we can put them in the correct spot. That's something that we'll help you with just because it is kind of complex and
Okay.
it's it's a lot of background work. I'd say. And then once we get that part down, then we make sure that the settings are correct the way that you expect them to work, and then we go from there.
Okay. Okay. And then another question is, how do you update my phone number and the price? Because it's been a year. I like to raise up the price, but how do I do it?
Yeah, so there's a couple ways to do it. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. Now, anybody who is also looking at increasing prices, and by the way, Jimmy, this is your instance.
Mm-hmm.
But so anybody who's looking to raise their prices, now they can be very complex depending on your company, right? So, I mean, we can look really quick to see, and this is stuff that I just do briefly whenever people mention that they want to do a price list increase. I check to see how many people are on the price list, right? And this also gives me, okay, perfect. So we just have a base price list with 1,700 customers. Perfect. So this is fairly simple. This allows me to see how many customers we have and what price lists there are, how many price lists there are as well. So all we're going to do is go to settings, detailing pricing, and we're going to come down to price lists.
So setting, detail, pricing.
Yep, and then price
Gotcha.
list.
Okay. So I can update. I don't have to ask you to update. I can.
In
Great.
this case, yeah, you don't need to.
Okay.
It is good to let us know if companies, if anybody's watching and trying to do the same thing, definitely let us know so we can kind of prepare in case if there is a mistake that is made, not necessarily by you, but could be things in the background. But there's a different methods. You can go through one by one and change these prices, no problem. Make sure you hit save. You do not have to hit save after each change. So you can go through and make all of the changes you want and then hit save. Also, if you're just saying, hey, I just want to increase my dry cleaning by 5%, you can filter by dry cleaning here, and then you can see this modified prices of 85 items. So it tells you how many items you're about to modify. And then you can click that button. You can do this in bulk. And so if you're like, hey, I'm just going to raise everything by 5% and I'm going to round to the nearest dollar, I'm going to hit apply. I'm not going to hit apply. I mean, I could and then not hit save, but either way, that would raise dry cleaning or whatever is filtered here. So, if we have no filters on there, you see it says modify prices of all item types. So I can do the exact same thing.
In laundry or whatever, right?
Yeah, yep, everything that's on your price list. And then you can hit apply. It does not immediately work, right? It does take some time in the background to make sure that everything is running properly and fully update. So, and that's after you hit the save. Now, some other things to take into consideration with this. So
how do I change the phone number to?
Oh, yeah, I can show you right here too. So go back, go to settings, and then business settings, and then system settings. And right here, we have phone number here. So you have a phone number here that's just what's going to be printed on tickets and those sorts of things, and notify customers what number to call. But if it's the Twilio number, that's totally different in that you would have to contact us if you're like, hey, I need a different Twilio number for whatever reason. That's something that we would handle.
What's a Twilio number? I'm sorry.
Yeah, so Twilio is the program that is used to send out the text messages to your customers. Okay, but back to the price list, right? So also, new feature, which this is what I was going to mention earlier as well. You can now search settings. I'm hoping that this helps with people who are, trying to learn settings and trying to learn and do different things. The ability to search rather than going through and scrolling through. Is it a production setting? Is it a receipt setting? You can search at any point in time. I'm looking for a price list update. That's specifically what I'm looking for, which is perfect. It's right here. Price list update setting. And so if you are to update your price list, this is only going to affect items that are not detailed yet, right? So that's any order that has not already been in the system. Other companies have different settings. That's why there's other options. To where even if they're current orders, they still update them, and people will owe them more money by the time that they come to pick up their stuff. Some customers like that, some don't. So yes, that's cool to be able to search the settings and to kind of type in a keyword that you're looking for and find things quickly. And it kind of merges all of the settings together. So you'll notice that all the tabs go away, and then it shows you like this is where company settings, what we're looking for. This is production settings. It's super neat. And I think if you don't have this, I believe it's with the newest update that just came out, the 4.4.1, which if you haven't updated it, you're probably annoyed, or your employees are probably annoyed of clicking, I don't need to update right now. I don't want to update. If they do hit the update button, it is going to close out of Smart. Do not click the Smart that appears. It will automatically open for you. If you do click the Smart button, it will corrupt the file and you will have to call us. And then we'll just have to re-download it and assist from there. So just if you do click update, it is going to take a moment to fully update. It will reopen for you once it's complete. But with that, you will also have the ability for, you give us the ability, I should say. So whenever you contact support, and instead of going through, hey, what's TeamViewer? How do I need you to check something out? We can very quickly see what is online. So as we can see, nothing is online right now for this cleaner. But if somebody was at counter one, I could click in here and then I could click remote access. This is for us. So we can just see into the computer and we can't touch anything. We can just draw on the screen to show you where to click. So that way it's just quick, easy help. That's also why I wanted to come here. Jimmy, there's also, in case of phone number, this is also something to check whenever you come into stations. Clicking that gear icon, this has a phone number as well, which if it is different, it will also print on the receipt differently. So.
Also
especially if you,
change the address, right?
yeah, if the address is different, yep, you'll want to
Yeah.
change that as well. You'll have to change it in both areas. Here under this, and I don't think it's under receipt settings actually. No, it's not. So yeah, just that spot.
Okay.
All right, very good. I feel like you had another question, but I might have answered it with something else. I guess I would say if you're using the delivery app, it's not the same functionality as if you were to download this smart app, which I was just showing you. It's totally different, and it works different in a manner of, it's strictly for delivery or racking or those types of functions. But there are reports that you can view. They just have to be in your personal KPIs. So you specifically, if you're to log in, you can see those reports. Okay?
Well, I'm using the phone right now. I'm
Yeah,
looking at the phone.
that's the delivery app. Yep.
Yeah, delivery app. It says download new app. When I
Yep.
did that, it's asking to put my credit card.
Um,
Yeah, it did.
shouldn't do credit card because it's a free app, unless if it's something that if that's an Apple or an Android, I don't know. Is that something that they require upon downloading things? I don't know.
Now it doesn't, but it did. So I
Oh, okay.
stopped after that. So
Right, of course.
so this is the site they're asking. So I guess I have to call you or get a support, get a website address, and so on.
So remember that link that where you messaged me, that link that I sent you, that first part where it says Beasley Cleaners, that's where you're going to put that in just Beasley Cleaners, all one word,
Mm.
and then hit next. The part that you're going to need us for would be the auth code, um, because it looks like nobody else is uh, on a terminal right now, so nobody else can get you that code. But that would be the only other thing that you'll need.
Okay.
So if while we're in this call for the next 40 minutes, if you do end up pushing forward on that app, I can give you an auth code so that way you can uh, continue on.
It's asking authentic code and device name.
Okay. Yep. I'll give you an authentication code, and you can name it whatever you would like. Let me know when you're ready for a code.
Yes.
All right, 429
Nine,
291
two, nine.
503.
PIN code. It's asking PIN.
Yeah, so that's where the login part is, and that's where we got to figure out. We need to. That's where we got to fix your login part. But we'll do that over a support ticket or something.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna move on to George. All right. All right. Hey, George.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. I can you sorry.
All good.
All right, is everybody at the show? I'm having an issue with one of my promotions right now. Can you take a look at my instance and see if you can just spot something that's wrong?
Yeah.
I got bring in two blazers or bring in one blazer, get one free on Wednesdays only. And I think last week, and maybe now I'm finding this week as well, it excludes some people from it populating. Like I'm trying to figure out what's the difference.
Well, so
Why it's just automatically being added to some people, which is what I want, and not others.
yeah. Okay. What is it called? What's the promotion called?
Uh, um, Business women special.
All right. Okay. So first thing that I'm seeing is that it's customer discount and it's only for Wednesdays. So the only time that you can access this is by going to a customer's account specifically and selecting it through the admin tab. So um, it's first thing, and also it's not Wednesday. Will it show up as a customer discount though? Let me check that. Even though it's not Wednesday. Hmm. Business women's special. Okay, yeah, so it does pop up. Okay. Guess I could share my screen so you can see what I'm doing.
First, I'd like to know, Tyler,
Yeah.
who's it not populating on? That might be able to narrow it down a lot quicker.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'll just put in two different names, and you should see it populate on all of them, right? But it won't give the discount today. because it's not Wednesday. But at the beginning of the month, when it was or at the beginning of at the month, it was working and it was populating for everybody, but it wasn't discounting if we did not have that item and that particular time. Now I'm finding like some sporadic occasions where some people are just not getting the discount, even when when everything else is correct. They're bringing in blazers on a Wednesday. I have a name. I have a couple of names, but I have one name, and you can maybe just look at this one customer and see if it's
Sure.
them. What do you need? Morella Alejandrino.
All right. What's the phone number on the account? Well,
Okay, give me one. Hello. Still up there? Yeah. Sorry, and I'm on the phone, so I can't see the screen you're sharing. I gotta keep going back and forth.
Tyler, I just
Okay.
shared the number with you.
okay.
206-914-9989.
Okay. So customer's register date is 2024. Was this a promotion in 2024?
No, it wasn't a promotion. This just got created last month.
Okay. So that would be why. This promotion is specifically for new customers to automatically be getting it. I think what you're thinking about is usable as a coupon, which will automatically apply when possible to all orders as long as they brought in two. Because big thing to remember, if you have customer discount or if the promotion is a customer discount, that means it can only apply to the customer. Now, that doesn't mean that it doesn't apply to the orders. That just means that it applies to that specific customer. Whereas if it's a coupon, it can go on orders and all orders. Or if I was to go to, a test account, I can't even add an order right now. If I had an open order, whenever I create one, let me just do it.
So I've seen it apply it to existing clients, and at the beginning of the month, it was working for everybody. It was working the way it was supposed to. And I'm just trying to figure out, like, where did it fall off? And last week, and then now today, or last week, I found some evidence of it not working for this last Wednesday.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm wondering if that promotion was changed from it probably was. It makes sense for it to be a coupon and a customer discount. Well, not necessarily a customer discount, actually. And maybe Jason, you have a reason why it should be a discount rather than a promotion or rather than a coupon.
Looks like it was used on a marketing broadcast, so that's why it needed to be a discount, so that way we can attach it to that. I'm also seeing in that marketing broadcast for the promotion, it wasn't selected to apply automatically in that broadcast, and that's probably where you really wanted to have that selected. So that way everyone you sent this message to, it would have had it applied automatically to their account.
Hi. I'm trying to understand why, at the beginning, it was just populating automatically for everybody, new and existing client.
So customers
they
could
would
set
have
it
gotten that
themselves,
broadcast and not had to do anything, right?
not based on how Jason described it. It sounds like maybe people were using the link, the customer portal link, and then giving themselves
I mean, I came in today and I rolled through this.
giving themselves a promotion, right? Sorry, I just got distracted.
Yeah, at the beginning of the month. So you're using it as a link. So everyone who applied that I'm looking at on here applied it themselves. They clicked that link. So the reason you're not seeing any more new ones have it applied is that there's nobody else clicking that link since the message was sent. Looks like, was it the end of last month? Or 3/1, the beginning of the month. So all these clients that have it on their account have clicked that link that you have in the promotion or in the broadcast message. Tyler, if you're trying to look, you can go to
can you look for
marketing
you
tag.
have that example for Morella Alejandrino. She is an existing client, brings in two blazers on Wednesday. Can you see why it was not automatically applied to her?
Because it's not an automatically applied promotion based on the settings. As Tyler was saying, it's for new clients to automatically apply. She's not a new client. And in your broadcast message, it's set up to be a customer needs to click on the link to actually have it applied to their account. Or if in the broadcast message, there's a checkbox that states apply automatically to customer, that would have needed to be checked for it to automatically apply to everybody.
Okay, so you're looking at the broadcast.
Yes. Since Tyler's showing, Tyler, if you can go to that broadcast, like,
Sorry, yeah,
walk him through that.
Yeah. Oh, it's under tags. That's right. Or you want me to go actually
Go to
over the
go to the
broadcast?
actual open the
I
broadcast.
gotcha. Yeah.
That should be the first one.
Okay.
So you can click view on that.
Yep.
And then if you click the promotions tab, that right there is what's telling me that it's not automatically applied. And then as well as the message content, when you click on the message content, that customer promotion link, you can't
Yep.
have both of those at the same time. It cannot be an automatic apply with the link because they cancel each other out. So it's either one or the other. So this one is a customer needs to click on the link to have the promotion. Tyler, if you go into edit and then go to the, actually you can't edit because it is a broadcast. But if you were to set up a new broadcast and just kind of go through really quick, you can see where that button would be placed.
I guess I could check this one out.
Yeah. Just go next to the what, believe it is the what section.
Oh, automatically
Yeah,
apply
right there.
promotion. So if you
Yeah.
select this and this,
Yeah, if you put a promotion in that from the drop down, select that button, you will then have that promotion automatically apply. But you cannot have the automatically apply with that promotion link that was in the message.
I guess to stop confusion on this in the future, do you think that we should list something, I guess, here? Or maybe if they had that selected, then you can't select it in here?
An error will pop up.
Oh,
If you have
okay, it does.
if you have the promotion link and a promotion with that checkbox selected, you're going to get an error. And it won't let you move forward.
Okay. So if I was to hit next, it's supposed to pop up, right?
You have something
Oh.
selected. Just select any promotion. It doesn't, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, now when you try to go next, it will say, no, you can't do that.
Oh, yeah. Or disable auto apply. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, you can only have one or the other. So that's the reasoning behind why it didn't automatically apply to all those customers that you were sending it to, as well as the reason why it has what looks to be heavy usage at the beginning of the month as opposed to right now, because everyone who got the message clicked on that link at the beginning of the month. Is that making sense?
Interesting.
Sorry. You can just go back and then it'll erase all the work done. Yeah.
I learned something new.
Are you able to hear me? Did you hear anything I said a minute ago?
No, no.
Oh, see, that's the problem. On my phone, I can't see the screen and talk at the same time. I got to go. It goes to a different area. Safe driving mode. Oh, here. I guess I can do that. Okay. Yes, I heard everything you said. My question is, if you look at the promotion, it says it attaches to the customer for 30 days. So shouldn't that have overridden that?
Well, it's technically it is attached to those clients for X amount of days, but it's not attached to anybody from that promotion or from that broadcast message who did not click the link. So everybody that has it on their account right now clicked on that link. That's why you saw all the action at the beginning of the month, because all of those clients clicked it when you sent it out.
And it's a one-time use for them.
No, they can use it over and over. They just have already clicked on the link.
Clicked on it. Okay.
Yeah.
I need to. I guess I need to sit down with Tony on this one a little further. He's the one that set it up for me, so I'm like, and it's kind of the last Wednesday tomorrow.
Yeah.
What can I do? So I've discovered I'm trying to pick up the pieces of the last Wednesday to this one. And so we have one last day tomorrow. What setting can I turn off or on so it'll work tomorrow?
Tyler just set that up for you right there. That should help out for tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I keep going back and forth on my phone with the Zoom. I can't see the screen that he's doing it on.
Yeah,
That's okay.
I got to
made
keep
it a
going back and forth with the
coupon.
mic.
Yeah, he made it a coupon and then automatically apply when possible. So tomorrow, anybody who brings in a Blazer, they're going to have and meet the rest of the requirements. I think there's some other requirements, but it should automatically apply to those orders now.
Okay.
Yeah. And I can hit save if you'd like.
You can't save it, or
No, I can if you want me to. If you say go ahead.
Please. Yes,
Perfect.
please save it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And this is kind of I want to do the same thing for a different item next month. So I'm going to look at all the settings for this one and just do it again.
Jorge, I'll send you my calendar link so we can set up a meeting to go over that. I know
Perfect.
Tony, he's going to be out of town. I think starting Thursday. He's out of
Oh,
town. He's out of town for one of the clean shows.
okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have my email?
Yeah, I can get that.
Are you also you're doing the marketing as well?
Yeah, I'm more the guy in the back end behind Tony. Tony's the face. I don't
Okay.
talk to people all that much.
Okay. Cool. No,
But
yeah.
yeah, I've been with the marketing team since its inception. So yeah, I know it like the back of my hand.
Awesome. Awesome. And I'm learning it as well myself to try to free you guys up. There's some basic setting up that I can learn, right? But I also want you guys to take a look at it just to make sure, yeah, it's going to work in general, right? I have an idea, but I just, yeah, it sounds like you do know the back end.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm going to hit this up. I'm going to do the same thing just for puffer jackets. And I want to shoot it out to existing customers and new customers. I just want it to be applicable every Wednesday. Same thing, bring in one, get one free.
Okay.
I'll work on all the coloring and the pictures. I'm good at that.
That's good. I think one big takeaway for really anybody is that automatically apply when possible. That is specific to orders because that's it wants to look for requirements, by the way, and that's why we put a little kind of warning symbol there. Is if you check that and you don't have requirements set, it is going to apply to everything. So because it's only looking at orders, it's not focusing on a customer or particular customer base. It's just orders, blanket orders. So which is exactly what you're looking for, but you do have some requirements based on the order or what is in the order. Yeah, that's good. I learned something too.
So yeah, I could see. Yeah, I'm even my own test commercial. Or are you using a test account? If you go and try to make a ticket for a test, it automatically populates on the promotions tab.
Now it will, yes.
Or it did on some accounts. I mean, I'm looking at my own account, and I know I didn't click. Who knows? I can't remember now if I clicked on the text message or not. But now it's populating. So it's populating automatically when anybody brings in an order.
Right. Yep. As long as the requirements are met, the two jacket blazers.
So in the beginning, it would show that is there, but if it's not a Wednesday and it's not a jacket, it's just not going to do anything, right?
Exactly. Yep.
But at the beginning, it'll show up in the promotions tab.
It will show up under a customer discount. Yep.
Tyler, show him one other thing if you don't mind on his account. In the promotions tab, the discount log.
Oh yeah.
Because that right there, that's what tells me that it was added by clicking on the link.
Okay. And that's under the admin tab for those who want to see this as well. This isn't something that we have access to, but
right there, that businesswoman special March added on 3/3, added by system. That means the link was clicked and the system went through its process and added that.
And so what would it say if it was a truly automatic marketing where Ripple applied automatically? What would it say?
So if in the instance of how you just how we reset it up, it'll still say added by system. However, it'll be added the day that the item was brought in.
Interesting.
So like this one was added like a day or two after the message was sent out. So that's how I know that he clicked on the button. And there might actually be also be a note on the order as well, automatically applied.
Oh, yeah, I think it does. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't bring in blazers myself, so it really didn't apply to me. Okay. But I just know I see that promotion. Yeah, it's there. I'm just trying to catch up with it now. Yeah, it did fizzle out last week, and I'm catching up this week.
I'm wondering if we should change this description, or if we can change this description so that way it says if it was added by button click or added by automation or something.
What type of system added?
Yeah. Because if we just have by system, we're going to get more confusion, and
But the other thing is, I think because the coupon is an order level, it might not even be in here. because it won't,
Oh, that's
I don't think it won't be on the account level, which is where you need the discount,
right.
the
That's true.
difference of the two. So actually, I don't think it would show in here actually.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah, Jason, yes, please do send me your link. Thank you so much. I will catch up with it. And if I can jump on a call with you as soon as possible. Yeah, the end of the month is here and it's a learning experience.
Yeah, I actually just hit send on that email right now.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, very good. Very good. All right, looks like we had some new people join in since we've been going over that stuff. So see if there's any questions based on what we've gone over so far, or if you missed stuff, or if you just have other questions. Floor is open to anybody who has questions.
I'm sorry, I kind of missed all the promotions section, I guess. If you have time, can you go over the promotion? How do you send out promotions and how do you set it up and stuff?
Yeah, so I'll say sending out promotions is only through our marketing area. So that's something that you'll have to contact a salesman for to get started, at least. And then once you get on the program for marketing, then you can, you'll get a demo and kind of a description as to what you can and can't do, and really go from there. But if you're just trying to make promotions in general, I would say it's kind of lengthy. We do have a setting up promotions learning center area. If I can share my screen and show it. You see what we have to search for it. I might have to share my actual screen though. Can you see this or no? Yeah, you can see this? Okay.
Yeah,
So
I can see.
hitting the question mark down in the bottom left, opening up the learning center. Hopefully you can still see what popped up on my screen.
No, that's not showing.
Okay, let me try again. Cool. This should be showing now. All right, so what I would come in here and look up promotion, and there's multiple different types of promotions that you can do. But here's kind of the basic overview of promotions and how they work. It kind of gives you a little bit of a breakdown of what each button does, how to go about using them, some recommendations. But what I would do first is probably read through this stuff. And then the other best thing to do is reach out to us if you have questions and you have an idea. If you have an idea of what you want to do, that helps us out a lot because it's better than, I guess, the other way of us giving ideas, because that's not really our expertise, is marketing. Marketing guys probably have a lot more background in what's good, what's not. But I mean, basic ones of like 10% off. You can set it up as a coupon. You can set it up as a customer discount. So this customer always gets 10% off every order, or just a usable coupon to where your CSRs can click it and use it as they see fit, or as management or whoever sees fit. Here, there's activation requirements. So you can add certain item types, or, as long as it is not a specific item type, they can get that. As well as you can put in prices, minimum, maximum items, departments, a bunch of different filters, even price lists. You can choose specific price lists that, they should not have it. And then here is the discount area where you would put in your percentage off or fixed amount off. It could be per item, per order. Yeah, it's kind of what you can think of, and then we can tell you if it's possible or not, or if we have kind of a workaround to get around it, because it's not entirely set up to do something like that. So that's kind of just the wave tops of it, because promotions you can kind of get in really deep, as we kind of did with George. But yeah. All right. Hey, Shanelli, there's not really a queue, but it looks like Mobeen has his hand up, so I'll call on him next, and then we can go to you. Go ahead, Mobeen.
Hey, Tyler. Hey, Tyler. So I wanted to ask about under the detailing menu, is there a search function for special instructions, or that special option after brand and item type and everything? Can I type and find stuff? Because what happens is there's like when I click it, there's like 4 or 5. 5 to 7 options, and then under those are more specific special instructions. And when we add something or we kind of change things up, it might get difficult to navigate. So if there's an option where we can just start typing and then it filters there, I think that might make things a lot easier for our front counter folks.
Yeah, can you guide me a bit of what you're meaning, or are you talking about whenever you are actually detailing?
Yeah, so when I'm actually detailing, say I'm adding a new item, go through the process where it's, so you put in the item colors, and then where it goes to special cares, I want to add, like, let's say it's just a shirt or something, and I want to add lining or, a jacket with lining. If I could just start typing in the special cares
I see what
option,
you're saying.
would that be a
Yeah.
possibility or something that might come in the future?
I think I can probably get that to happen. I'll wonder, the only thing that I wonder is why it already is another thing, because I think we can do it for fabrics, right? No, can't do it for
Right,
fabrics. Can do it for brands and items. Okay, yeah,
Yeah, you can do it for some of the things and not for others. So I
yeah,
think it might just make things a lot easier for whenever we're adding and removing like certain special cares. Or
yeah,
if someone has like a whole bunch of them.
yeah. I could definitely see that as being helpful, especially for those companies that have a lot of
Right.
special cares. Yeah,
Okay, cool. Thanks. I'll look forward to that.
yeah. All right, Chanelli.
Hi Tyler. I'm sorry I'm late. I did put a support ticket in, but Brian said, why don't you just go on the live meeting? So I'm here, but I feel like essentially my question isn't for this. Like, we're having a problem where the subtotal came out to like $42.95, but then the actual total was $34, and there's no promotion on the ticket.
Oh, that's weird. I already have an idea of what that could be. Remind me, you guys are with
Quality Plus Cleaner.
Quality Plus, that's right. And he was probably referencing, I'll show you here. I'll show everybody this screen here. So what Brian was probably referencing is clicking the headset up here and then joining the live video call where somebody, a support agent sitting there waiting, whether it's Brian, Marimar, Antonio, or Chris. One of the four are there, and you can also dial in if you're like, hey, I don't want to be on camera or anything like that. It's not, you don't have to be, just like we're here. Some people don't have their cameras on, some do, but you can call in. It's just going to ask you to put in that PIN, or you can scan that QR code and it'll open it right up on your phone, or you can click the open video call, and so that's probably what he was referencing. Sorry, but okay, what was that? Give me the order number.
The order number is going to be 260-697373.
Let me minimize this.
You can look at it that way, and it's going to say $42.95. But when you go under payment, like the first time, because households are prepaid, if you open up that $34.96, I don't know where the $7.99 went. It's not on the ticket. There's no promotion on there. Why didn't it, go on the order?
Yeah. Do you guys know if you did any?
No price change.
No price change. Okay. Let me check something. They paid cash.
Yep.
Yeah, they paid cash. Retail receipt is not on. Payment was made towards this order. Okay. When this was created, let me see the times. 249, detailed 250, prepaid 251. Okay.
Or is it because she didn't even get a prepaid? Like, I think the customer ended up paying that $7.99 today. I'm not sure what's going on.
The only thing that I can think of is that when they clicked add order and hit pay, ooh. Okay, the only thing that I could do is speculate right now. I have a couple other things I'm thinking of, is the environmental fee being one, environmental fee and taxes.
Well, we don't do the taxes. We do the environmental fee, which it's showing up on the ticket that makes it, unless you know what? You might be right, because I think we did change the environmental fee.
Did you increase it or did you add it?
I'm not sure. I would have to ask, but we didn't do anything recently, like not within this month.
Let me go back to that, actually.
And I've looked at it for a while trying to figure it out, and I can't.
So the one thing that's interesting is that it did come across as a deposit.
You see the subtotal, but then the actual total is $34.96.
Okay, so they took cash, right?
Yes.
And you know, whenever you're taking cash, whenever you hit pay and you go to cash, do you think the CSR, and of course it probably didn't happen, but do you think they typed in this right here, 35, because the customer was paying $35?
Yeah, but then it would.
But then why did it give it cash? Why did it give them cash?
Yeah,
Or change?
Yeah, the total, exactly. That's where I'm trying to get at. The subtotal says 42, but then the total says 34. So the customer paid 35.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, interesting. Okay, I don't have an answer for you right now.
Okay.
I am gonna see what's going on with it though. If you do have a ticket, because I think I saw you had a ticket earlier today.
I'm always making tickets, and then I find out
okay.
later.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, yeah. Well, it looked like it happened here too. Oh, no, same thing. Subtotal 3757, 3757, 40, change 242. But now if I go check out this order, is it the same?
Well, one's a comfort.
7456, 3757, nothing owed. Okay. All right. I'll have somebody take a look at it. I already sent it up to one of our engineers to just take a quick peek at it to see what
went wrong.
Yeah, just to see if there's anything that
And I'm hoping it's not on any other order and the storefronts are just not paying attention. Luckily, this clerk was, hey, I don't know what's going on here. I do have one more, if that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, we're supposed to wrap up at 3, but go ahead. Why not?
Okay, so I had a promotion that was put in last night for 7 pieces with dry cleaning and laundered. But when the ticket split, it's not popping up. But the option under system settings is set to like not split. So I don't know why it's not working still.
Okay. What is the promotion?
The spring cleaning.
Okay. And so you're saying, okay, what order was it on?
I actually did a test one because I had to fix it earlier this morning and take out the 7 so the 25% can work on all the other customers' orders, but I don't have like a specific one for you at the moment. Unless you
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you already have a ticket in, right?
Not for this one.
Okay. I mean, that should be fine. The only thing that I can think of, well, Sterling, I saw your message. I love the search function. It's so nice. What was I looking at? Link. You do have link detailing split. Now, here's a question. Specifically, this pertains to detailing. When you did it, or when you created the order, did you put all of the items on the first order and then close it with the promotion on there?
Yes.
Okay.
And then once it closed out and it split, the 25% was not applied.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. Yeah. If you can get me, even if you create a test order and just create one so I can see it, then I can look deeper into it and at least grab any errors or any issues from it. Okay. All right. So we do need to wrap it up. Again, if you do like the live meetings and things like that, definitely keep showing up. We're going to keep doing them, but also during the day, we do have the open video support. That's where somebody is sitting there. One of the support agents that is generally answering phone calls is sitting there on a camera, just like I am now, and waiting to answer your questions. So definitely use that, especially if you're used to picking up the phone and giving us a call and somebody picking up. This is probably going to be your fastest method for sure.
Thanks, Tyler.
Of course, yeah. And I have your phone number, so I can give you a call or whenever I find some more information.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great week.